Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming. And today we're going to go over my backpacking loadout. In the next few days here, we're heading up into the Beartooth Wilderness in the Absaroka Range. It's right near Shoshone National Forest. And we're going to do a little bit of backpacking. A big group of us are going. So we're going to take a look at what I'm packing and how I'm packing it in, and just kind of give you guys a general overview. Alrighty, so I've got everything that I am taking with me pretty much loaded out here on the table. The only exception is a little bit of clothing. So we're going to kind of just run through the basic stuff. I have all of my standard kit. I have shelter, food and water procurement through my MSR filter and my cook kit. I have my ways to make fire through my fire kit. It's pretty much got all the basics covered, you know, shelter, food, water, kind of the important parts. So I'm a big fan of stuff sacks, so I got a bunch of Sea to Summit stuff sacks. This one is the medium, and I have all of my fishing gear in it. So, kind of taking a look here at my lanyard, my fly box, an extra leader, some floats, all the essentials I'm going to need to do a little bit of fly fishing, and of course my Ross Essence Elite fly rod. I'm going to pack that in the case. So, also using a stuff sack for my food, basically a bunch of mountain houses, some Bobo bars, some other high energy bars, some oatmeal, all the essentials that you might actually, well, need or keep yourself from going hungry. I've also hung this up, or strung this up, with a Night Eyes S-Beaner, so that way when I do have to hang my bear bag, which this will double as my bear bag, I can literally just throw my line, hook this in there, and haul it up. Other kit essentials, basically here we have my Under Armour, and my Schmaden. All the rest of my clothing will go in here. UDAP bear spray. Since we are going into bear country, this is going to be a very, very useful item to have. My Becker BK16. This will be the first time that I try this knife, so I'm really, really excited about it. My standard fire kit that I've gone over before. Still kicking, still using it. In a bright orange seal line waterproof bag, I do actually have all my extra emergency supplies, space blanket, extra 50-gallon water filter, stick filter. It's just kind of a good little thing that's going to go on the top of my pack. Another stuff sack that will contain my Thermarest. And of course a good old rain cover, because you never know when you might need it. A couple of chem lights, some on-trail food, some Pro-Bar bolts, just basically gummy chews, a couple of Bobo bars, my Gerber wood saw, my Zebra headlamp, LED, totally awesome. I am going to be taking my little Ruger 38 Special, not exactly a bear gun, but for mountain lion and wolves it'll be a plenty decent deterrent. Garmin eTrex 20, my Maxpedition Volta battery case with Batica batteries, lithium AA's for the Zebra, and and for the GPS, and some CR123As for my standard pocket flashlight. AMK Trauma Pack with Quick Clot, really good little setup to have, lightweight. My AMK 1 to 4 person First Aid 2.0 kit with extras. I have outfitted this a fair bit more with an extra thing of Quick Clot, some stingies, suture kit, just some basic stuff that goes a little bit above and beyond what the standard kit contains. Since there's a lot of us going, it doesn't hurt to have a gratuitous amount of medical supplies in case somebody does get hurt. Oh, lo and behold, another stuff sack. This one contains my entire shelter kit, which is a lot of paracord, which I'm dropping, all my tent pegs, all my figure 9s, 50-foot hank of 2mm cord. It's basically everything I need to set up my shelters right in there. Speaking of shelter, hanging kit for the Trek Light and my Trek Light 2-person hammock. Absolutely love this. Great way to camp. Extra toilet paper. A very small, very lightweight Sea to Summit trowel. One of those creature comforts that I'm willing to sacrifice the extra weight for. Let's see. We get into some more interesting stuff. Got a Frog Togs emergency poncho in a Ziploc bag. The really fun thing I'm trying out this camping trip is my solar panel. USB solar charger and AA's. This will be really nice so I can recharge my vaporizers when I'm up in the mountains. Gotta find some way to, keep vaping since I don't smoke analog cigarettes anymore. Guide Design Squishy Bowl, LMF Spork, GSI Glacier Mug, the always awesome Glacier Mug. I love this thing. And of course my MSR water filter, an MSR Drone Dairy bag, which is the heavier version. 2 years ago, trying to use the Drone Light bag with great success. This is the heavier Drone Dairy. Of course, I also have my repair kit included in my MSR water filter. My cook kit is contained in another bag, even though the cook kit is in its own little stuff sack. I do this because I'm also taking my Optimus Crux stove, which will be a really nice test to see how well that works. And of course my Gander Fast Pack 20 mummy bag. And since I could not get my hands on the tarp that I wanted, a cheap, inexpensive polypropylene camouflage tarp, 8x10. This will work hopefully fairly well, just something to keep me dry when the nights get a little rainy. So that's what I'm going to pack up and take. It's a pretty basic kit. I'm hoping to keep it under 40 pounds. Before I added all the food and everything in there, the original pack weight was right around the 30-pound mark. So we'll see how it goes. I'm also going to take 2 extra Nalgene's with me, fill those up with water, and then we're going to filter water out of the creeks and streams once we get up to where we're base camping. So it's a pretty quick, dirty look at what I'm taking with me. You guys will see it in action here in a week or two. Alright, thanks for joining me, and as always, stay safe and shoot straight, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos.